Hey, it's Penny with Rediscover Your Shine, and I'm going to apologize right away. There might be traffic going by, and I've stopped several times now, and I'm not stopping anymore. So I want to just share really quickly. I have just come off of, or am coming out of, a week-long sort of journey with some integration of feelings and emotion, which is all energy, that I feel really blessed to have had this experience. And now while I was going through it, I was not feeling so blessed, but I was still thanking the process, because gratitude makes everything so much easier. Let me tell you this, and I promise you that if you can be grateful for the good, the bad, and the ugly, it will make things much easier for you. So I had an aha moment. I was watching videos on emotional unavailability, and this woman was talking about how she keeps attracting all these partners who are emotionally unavailable because she herself was emotionally unavailable. And I thought, oh, oh yes, hello, look in the mirror. You've been projecting that onto all your partners. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to all my partners out there. Anybody in the past who may have spent any time with me, I apologize. Anyway, she did this little exercise, and I sat with it, and I went into fight or flight. Like, my throat seized up, my stomach got tight, and I thought, wow, this is very interesting. If I have a partner who is secure and healthy in my body, my nervous system doesn't know how to handle that because it's never had that experience before. And so I journaled with these feelings, and I had this whole experience come up with the shadow, with my literal shadow that was being cast against the wall during some dancing I was doing with candlelight. And over the course of the full moon and a couple of days, and I went and I did this ritual. I burned my journal pages, sent them to the river, and thought I was done. I was like, oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. I had some tears, and I had a little bit of, anger I needed to shake out. And then Saturday morning rolls around, and I'm doing my breath work, and I get 2 breaths in, and the tears start spurting out of my face like a fountain. And I get this deep, bone deep ache in my sacrum and my hips and my heart chakra, front and back, to the point where I was like, like heaving and crying. And, I used to go, oh my God, what's wrong with me? I have to call somebody right away, figure out what's wrong with me. Instead, I've learned that if I can just allow the feelings to go, I forget, it's 90 seconds? I forget how long, that they generally will pass. And so I continued to lay there, and I was, consoling myself. It's like, this is intense. What's going on? And so I sat there for, this whole process lasted like 20 minutes, this crying and like pain. And I got up, I have a heating pad in my room, and I applied some heat specifically to my upper back because it was intense. On a scale of 1 to 10, I was like at an 8 or 9. I'm not kidding. It was intense. And I just breathed, and I got some of my crystals, and I was holding my crystals, and I was breathing and just being curious about the pain. I was like, what does this feel like? It feels tight. It feels heavy. It feels dense. It feels compacted. It feels like steel. It's black. It's dark. It's all of these things. And then I've been practicing titrating and pendulating. So with pendulating, you go to an area in your body that doesn't feel any of this. And so for me, that's usually the palm of my hands. And the palm of my hands carry like this nice pink heart chakra color. And so I I used my hands and placed them on the parts of my body that were having the intense pain. And then just imagined that softer, no pain being there. And it slowly started to lessen. And then I was like, okay, this feels tolerable now. And I got up, I stood, and I did something my body was like, do a deep squat. So I did a deep squat, and I was imagining the energy, whatever was no longer mine, draining out through my root chakra, through the floor, into the ground, all the way out. And as I slowly rolled up and did a bent over, a forward fold, I swear I literally felt like water running down my legs, the energy that was leaving my body. It was wild. I can't make this stuff up. I can't recreate it. I can't tell you how to do it so that you can have this experience too. All I can tell you is that it's been, what's today? Tuesday. I feel like an almost entirely different person. I feel grounded. I feel whole. I feel like, wow, that was magical. And I wish everybody could experience this instead of being afraid of going into your feelings and feeling them. I promise you, there is nothing there that is too big for you to handle. And if it actually does feel like there is, to please seek out an embodied practitioner to do this work with you. I don't do this alone. I have 2 mentors that I'm working with. I have 3 groups that I'm part of. I do a lot of research on my own, and I have daily practices that I do every single day without pause or pardon, every single day, because I have to. Even when my nervous system feels regulated, I'm still doing my nervous system regulating tools every day, because my body is still learning to trust me. And that's why I believe I had that big release, was because my body, my nervous system, I'm now going into 3 months of feeling calm and regulated. It's actually finally starting to trust the work that I'm doing, and it can release all of this stored energy that I've been carrying around my entire life. So I hope that my share is encouraging for you who are on this healing journey. And if you have any questions about any of the tools that I use, any of the practices that I do, I am more than willing to share. I am working on some new ideas right now. I want to do some how-tos and just start sharing them, because I believe that 1, we can heal ourselves. 2, nothing is too big for us to handle. And 3, most importantly, we are not on this earth to suffer. We are not here to suffer. I have jumped over hurdle beyond hurdle beyond hurdle, and I know there are people out there that have bigger hurdles than mine. And I just encourage you, like, there is nothing too big that can't be overcome. And I have talked to other people that have gone through much bigger things than me, and they are walking with ease and joy in their life these days. So please be gentle with yourselves, be true with yourselves, and reach out for help. Please just reach out for help. Drop the ego and just say, I need help. It doesn't mean that you're wrong or bad, which is how I took it for many years. You're not broken. You are not broken. You are not broken. Till next time.